Hi, in this video, I'm going to explain you how you can make the SU01 or SU10 user group as a mandatory field. So before we proceed with the video, I request you to go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and also like the video. That way you'll be updated with any of the new videos that are uploaded into the system. So till now we have a restriction in SAP wherein you're allowed to create users without any user groups. So user group can be assigned as an authorization user group under the logon data tab, or the groups tab wherein users can be classified as general users. So if you want to classify users based on specific country or a department, you can create as much as user groups and then can assign them to the respective user groups. Authorization validation happens only on the user group which is assigned under the logon data tab. So the main purpose of assigning users to a specific user group is to easily categorize first advantage, and also at any point of time if you want to quickly segregate the users based on a location. Let's say for example, I want to lock all the users who are in the finance user group, right? Because of some of the changes that we are doing into the system. So it is easy for me to pick those users and log them. And as soon as I'm done with my activity, I can unlock these users and then, proceed with my, regular work. But till date, the major problem is that user group is not a mandatory field, which means without even assigning the user group, you can go ahead and create users. Okay. So if you want to make sure that every user is assigned to one or the other user group, or if you want to set a default user group, you can follow the solution that I'm going to explain you about in this particular video. So what you basically need to do is, in case if you are on an older version of SAP, you have to quickly implement a note, SAP note, which is 1663177. So once this note is implemented, then you can actually go to USR underscore cust table. So go to SM30 and then maintain a table called USR underscore cust. So in case if you are not aware of this table, I'm sure most of you would have worked on SSM underscore cust and then PRGN underscore cust. But then USR underscore cust is a table which is basically introduced to customize or maintain settings for users and authorizations, right? So what you basically need to do is you need to go to the USR underscore cust table from SM30 transaction code, and then maintain a new entry called as user underscore grp underscore required with any specific user group. But just ensure that you have some user group created in the system, as I mentioned in the step 1. And then save the changes. You might be prompted to create a transport request. You can create that. You can make these changes in your development and then transport. But remember, the user group is not transported. So you have to manually create those user group in these individual systems. But whatever the customization that you have done under USR underscore cust table is completely captured in a TR and can be transported to the other systems, right? So once this solution is implemented, by default, whenever you create the user IDs, whichever the user group that was mentioned in the parameter will be automatically picked up by the system, and then user will be assigned by default to that user group. But still, you can any point of time go ahead and then change the user group and assign user to any specific user group. And in case if you want to override these, you can use a parameter called s underscore user underscore grp underscore default. Using this parameter, you can assign users to the other user groups in the system, a specific set of users into the in the system. So what I suggest is, in case if you want to know more about this particular enhancement, I recommend you to go through the SAP Note 1663177, which basically gives all the information. I'm going into SM30 transaction code. So I give the table name as USR underscore CUSD. So click on maintain, and this is where I already added this particular setting, uh, and I created this user group using SUZRT code. Okay, and then I assign this particular user group, and then just saved it. So what happens, when you are doing this for the first time, it will prompt you to capture these changes in a transport request. So just do that, and from now on, whatever user I create quickly. Uh, okay, let's say for example, I'm creating a user called Raghu underscore test, and then when I hit create button, you can see that this user is assigned by default with this user group. So for us, it is easy for to segregate these users at a later point and ensure that these users are assigned to the right user. Right. So this is what you can quickly implement with a standard functionality and doesn't require any additional coding or enhancements. Thanks for watching this video.